Hello there. So I decided to do a Uranus reading and a Uranus placement reading, and basically how this works. Oh, also I should probably mention this before I say anything else. I'm probably going to start posting a little less in the upcoming weeks because I really need to get my house in order. I need to clean my room. I need to clean the study slash library. There's lots of things that I need to do with my house, and I need to focus on that. Because quite frankly, when my tarot stuff isn't organized, it's just harder to focus on this stuff. So anyway, we're going to do another placement reading, but because Uranus is a generational planet and it spends, I think, 7 years. Wait. It spends is this in days? Oh, how many fucking days is 30th? Whatever. Anyway, I think it's about 7 years, but it's a generational planet, and the point is, you can't really do a pile reading, an elemental reading based on a generational planet. So what we'll do is we'll do your reading based on the houses association with each element. So for example, my Uranus is in the 7th house, and the 7th house is associated with Libra. So that would be an air sign. So I would pick the deck that's designated for air signs. So I hope that makes sense. I have 4 decks here, and I think I will use I have my FABIO deck. This is my FABIO deck. I don't know, I just like calling it my FABIO deck because the illustrations remind me of those FABIO novels, novel covers from the 1980s. I've never actually read one. I think they're called Harlequin novels. And this is a gift from one of my best friends. She bought this in Hungary, and she bought this as omiyage, and I think I will here because she's a friend. And this will go with this, the Housewives Tarot. And oh, I have my Bali playing cards. I'm not even sure how I feel about using this, because I do have beef with a group of expats, aka colonizers in Bali. And when I say beef, I actually do mean like Kill Bill shit. Like beefy beef, like, you know, meaty problems. Like steak. I like my steak medium well done with some red wine. Anyway, yeah. So we will be using this with my PORNSTACHE, my PORNSTACHE deck, which because I was just going through this the other day, and I just noticed that this deck is full of PORNSTACHEs, and I love it. I love the amount of PORNSTACHEs. PORNSTACHE, 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 PORNSTACHE. Just so many PORNSTACHEs. I love this. So I don't know. Let's do this. Okay, this I feel should go to the air signs. Let's make this, put that here and here. Okay, that was random. So fire, if you're in a fire house, in an earth house, in a air house, and oh, this is for me. I got the whatever. This is for the water houses. Okay, and I'll try to make this video not so long, so I will have my little tea timer here to make sure I don't ramble. So this is an honor. Oh, and we will be using our little element of surprise in a box. So I will be using my little tea timer here to make sure I don't ramble. So this is in honor of my Venus in Aquarius, and let's just start. So put this aside, and put this aside, and put this aside. Just trying to make sure I don't forget which is what. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, so if you are a fire sign, this is your reading. What should you be doing? That what out of character thing is your Uranus house egging you to do? What out of character thing is your Uranus sign, your Uranus house egging you to do? So I like that we're using houses for this, because the Four of Pentacles, the Fool in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Oh my God, you got okay. So you actually got, you're so you're the sign that got the straight-laced 1950s housewives tarot, and you got the Four of Pentacles, and you got the Fool in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. And as a Uranus sign that's located in a fiery house, I'm guessing you're usually super spontaneous and super impulsive, and probably, and I say this with all the love in the world, a little all over the place and messy. So your out of character thing to do is to not spend money recklessly, not be as spontaneous. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this in a Uranus reading, but this is actually what's coming out. And stop indulging. Oh my God, this is so disappointing. I honestly thought this would be a fun reading. It's turning all Saturnian already. And oh my God, the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's actually telling you to have less fun. Oh, what? I'm not happy with, I'm really not happy I'm not happy this is happening. I'm so sorry, fire signs, fire houses, or rather, main person. So I'm getting main character energy. Let's just clarify. I hope I'm wrong, because I did originally intend to use a clarifier deck and a tarot deck and the astro dice for, you know, some element of surprise, but this is turning really Saturnian really fast, and it's supposed to be a light-hearted, fun Uranus reading. I don't like this at all. I'm so sorry. Okay, I am touching this one. Prison. Oh my God. Work and occupation. Have you been spending recklessly? Have you? Oh, I think you've been. Okay, well, at least I can say that this Saturnian advice coming out in Good Lady. This is really nine of Pentacles energy for me. Military person and court, which is telling me you need to set some rules for yourself, and you need to stick to those rules, especially if you've been overspending. You're succumbing. I'm really seeing a sense of succumbing to peer pressure here. Oh my god, isn't the Fool associated with Uranus, if I'm not mistaken? Have you been buying a lot of makeup and beauty products? I don't care what gender you are, but you're spending a lot of money on um, beautification, prettification, handsomeification products, a bunch of vanity products. There's nothing wrong with being a little vain, but not if you're spending recklessly, not if you're buying them without ever using them. See this? It hasn't even hit pan. All these bottles are full, and she's lost her engagement ring. She's not even. Oh my god! The message I'm getting, the download I'm getting right now is, okay, we've gone past 5 minutes, but this is important. So I'm going to give you an extra 5 minutes. But this is really putting a strain on your relationship, especially if you're legally bound to your significant other. I think your partner, you and your partner, especially if you mix finances, they're really starting to stress out about this. And here, oh my god, Valium, Vice, instant coffee. The message that I'm downloading from this instant coffee is instant gratification. Spork, ready cheese, TV dinner. Yeah, instant coffee and instant dinner both are giving me really and they don't even make you happy. They're not even making you happy. You really need to start restricting yourself. I know you're a fire house. Your Uranus is in a fire house, which I imagine makes you super, super, super free spirited. Especially, well, my Uranus is in Sagittarius, so oh, I think this might actually, this might resonate with me too. Yes, you should definitely save more. And the good lady here though is, if you curb this need for instant gratification, I promise you, in the long run, you'll have a Nine of Pentacles energy, whether or not you're partnered, and you really need to I know this isn't what the military person means in the Kipper deck traditionally, but I'm really getting being very strict with yourself, restricting yourself, and you know, laying down some rules for yourself, having like personal laws for, I'm not supposed to say like. My acting teacher hates it when people say like inappropriately. Anyway, where was I? You're supposed to have these specific, just make rules for yourself and stick to them. And you know what? Because I really don't like, because, Uranus is also associated with the 11th house and Aquarius, and the 11th house and Aquarius are associated with friends and friendship. Since I sense from the beginning that you have an issue with peer pressure, why don't you enlist your friends as your, what do they call those people? It's an American term. It's an American term where you kind of assign a buddy to remind you to stick to your goals. I think people use that when they try to overcome addictions or something. I don't know. But whatever these indulgences are, and I do sense that they have to do with, I don't know, there's some serious lack of self-control here, and you really, it's like you're working, and you just, all that hard work for nothing. Ooh, you know what else I'm downloading for you? I remember watching this thing, and I can't even remember where it was, but this person, they said, before you make an important not necessarily even an important purchase, before you actually make a purchase, look at that. No, first determine how much you earn per hour. Okay, how much you earn per hour, and then let's say you earn, I don't know, $44 per hour, and you see this item and it costs $88, and you look at it and you're supposed to think to yourself, okay, well, this is worth 2 hours of my life working. Is it worth it? And that is what I'm getting. That might help. Or if spending is your problem, if not having enough, oh, because what else am I getting from this 10 of Wands is that your social life is burdening you. It's like you can't say, like, it's as though you have a really hard time saying no. Your friends want you to go out on, I don't know, a Tuesday night clubbing. You've got work the next day and you're like, okay, I'll go, because you're afraid your friends will. I get it. I totally get it. You miss one outing and you're suddenly out of the loop, and the next day everybody's got a new inside joke and you're not in on the joke and you feel really left out. But this is Uranus and this is Aquarian energy, and at the same time, on the same token, it's Uranian energy and Aquarian energy, which is cold and friendship at the same time. So I don't know, it's a matter of balance. Oh, I haven't done your astro dice. Okay, what advice can we get from the astro dice? Do you see this? The south node, we've got the first house, we've got the second house, which is personal money, your personal power, your north node and your south node. And again, oh, this is definitely about money. And this is, oh, look at that, look at that. You've got friends who like the finer things in life. That's what I'm getting for some of you. You have friends who like the finer things in life, and you are choking yourself. I'm sorry, I didn't want to be triggering, but you're really hurting yourself trying to keep up with them. Oh, that was heavy. That was heavy for, oh, I'm gonna pause this because I just can't. And I'm back. Okay, that was heavy. I'm so disappointed. I am so disappointed that the fire sign, hello, earth houses. So if your Uranus is in an earth house, so that would be the second house, that would be the 10th house. I'm choking. I just choked on my own tea. I just drank tea. So if your Uranus is in the second house, is in the sixth house and the sixth house and the 10th house, this is your reading. And I hope to God we won't get something heavy like the sun reading, the fire house readings, because that was not fun. That was Saturnian as fuck. I did not like that, and I feel really terrible for the people who had to choose that, because obviously it's based on their natal charts. Well, that, I mean, it applied to me too, because I'm a Uranus in Sagittarius, but that was not fun, and this was meant to be fun. So let's do 5 minutes for you, for my sneaky Dorothy. Okay, so if your Uranus is in the second house, in the sixth house, in the fifth house, in the sixth house, or the Magician, that sounds like fun already. And also Sophia is fun. The Four of Wands, no partying for you. The Two of Swords and the Star. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking you are not a natural wallflower, but you feel, because of course we have to remember that the Four of Swords in reverse. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you need to go, you need to be a little more outgoing. And even if you are already, you might already consider yourself outgoing, but what I'm getting here is you kind of limit yourself. You limit yourself because why am I getting a mean girls? Why am I getting a mean girls kind of vibe? So I'm sensing in your friend group, you're not usually considered the you're not really the leader of the pack, and you kind of feel like, well, if I wear this or that outfit, my friends might feel like I'm trying to outshine them, which is bullshit. And 4 4 to the star, the magician. See, I'm really getting that you need to be more active about something or more communicative. um Again, Aquarian energy, friends energy, but also kind of you try so hard to fit in because you don't want to upset you don't want to upset your friends by sticking out, but you have so much to express, and it's like you're suppressing your own party. This is pretty straightforward, so I'm happy. And you're kind of like, la 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 la, I'm okay, I'm actually quite okay with this situation. I don't need to do what I need to do, wear what I want to wear, sing what I want to sing, post what I want to post. I'm totally fine with it, but you're not. Because you see what just happened. I pulled this up and the star card just went reverse. Let's put it back upright because I don't like that. Dorothy is a star, isn't she? Dorothy is definitely a star. So what's here? The house. Yes, the house. I'm also, because the 4 4 and a house and a judge. Or are you afraid of being judged? You're afraid of being judged, aren't you? You're afraid of being judged. Don't do this yourself. Really don't do this yourself. I'm glad this isn't as heavy as the ooh, I just saw 2222 on. See, that's the thing though. 2222 4 times. 2 is about partnerships, and 4 is you're trying to maintain the stability of your partnerships. You're trying not to upset your friends by sticking out. But what I'm getting also is 2 times 4 is 8, and that's also the infinity symbol. I think your friends, I actually think your friends are nice people. They're not bad people. They're just, you're just stuck in your own. I'm actually getting 8 of swords energy from this. You're afraid of upsetting your friends, and guess what? Your friends aren't even going to be that upset, and I think they would actually quite like it. And what else I'm getting for the 2020 2020 is 2 times 4 is 8. You've got the infinity symbol here, which resembles an 8, so I think you will be friends forever regardless. And even if they get upset, then they're not your friends, because what else I'm getting from the 8 energy is whatever this side not many people know about, this side of you that you hide when you're around people, that could actually turn into a job for you. What did I just say? Well, it's some money. It's not a load of money, but let's say you like wearing a certain style of clothing. You never know. You might actually end up as an alternative Instagram model, which is completely different from your usual Instagram model. Let's add another 3 minutes because I don't want to drag this on too long, because alternative Instagram models are not the type with the lip injections. You don't have to get lip injections. You don't have to have that same face. You're allowed to look different. I just saw 2 4 2 4 4 4. It's not bad. It's not bad energy, and that might actually turn into a side hustle. You know, we need to stop this culture of everybody needing to look the same. You want to stand out, then stand out. And look, a side hustle, some money, not an entire career, but it's a side hustle, and I'm putting that with magician. What's this? Journey. That's part of your journey. That's part of your life journey, is to have the courage to reveal who you truly are. And you're a weird one, aren't you? You're actually, deep down, you're a weird one. And this is coming out in Uranus reading, which is anger. Again, you're oh my god. You're afraid they're gonna be angry at you and judged and desire. But this is what you want. Do you secretly want an unconventional career path? Do you? Do you want... You do, don't you? You don't need to be a lawyer. I mean, I went to law school and I'm not a lawyer, so... See? If you don't pursue this, this is how you're going to feel about your life. Okay? So, I really hope that helped. Because I promise you, if the friends that are good for you will stick forever, infinity symbol, and they'll stick around until they're as old as Sophia, which some people don't even get to grow that old, so be optimistic about that. So, oops, what? Ooh, okay. Again, you immediately got the third house and Libra. Yeah, you're definitely keeping the peace. Or did you attend law school like me, and now you're thinking to yourself, oh my god, I paid all that money for nothing. I didn't even bother sitting the bar exam. I just went straight into acting. Okay, second house, self-worth, Cancer energy, we got Mars energy, we've got the North Node, we've got Libra, and then we've got third house energy. Don't let your beauty defined, no, not don't let your beauty, you are beautiful. Don't let your looks and your unconventional looks, if you look different, define your sense of self-worth. If you got mommy issues, that needs healing. Perhaps what I'm seeing here is Scorpio and Virgo, and also Aries. Aries is individuality, perhaps. And Scorpio is my father sign. And obviously, my personal father, my biological father, is a Scorpio. So I'm seeing, well, if you had, well, neither of my parents were like this. I'm just using this as an example. But if neither of your parents were very critical of you, that might be why you think your friends and your community and your peers would be critical of you. Actually, I see a lot of people find you attractive. I do. Even if you don't think you're attractive. You see this? You see the Aquarius, and they find you sexually attractive too. What I'm getting with the Aquarius and the Libra is, have you ever heard of the French term jolie laide? And that means beautiful ugly. Literally it means beautiful ugly, but what it really means is somebody who is kind of unconventionally beautiful. And that is, if you don't fit the current beauty standards, if you do, whatever, but good for you. But if you don't, there is something about you that people find sexually alluring. So I'm really getting alternative Instagram model, and I wish there were more alternative you know, Instagram models, not all the same Instagram models going to the same places, doing all the same things. I want everybody, I can't want everybody to do a certain thing, because that makes me sound like I'm aiming for world domination, but I wish that was what the world looked like. So, and I have a feeling that's how you wish the world would be too. So that was your reading. Don't be afraid of upsetting your friends, because I think your friends either wouldn't care, and the ones that really do matter would stick around anyway. I mean, really, what could possibly go wrong? Okay, so moving on to, did you hear that thunder sounds? Okay, I just keep going on and on and on with these readings, don't I? Okay, let's try to stick to the 5-minute thing. That wasn't too bad compared to the fire sign reading, because the fire sign reading was absolutely dreadful. I have a feeling I will have to read the little booklet for this. I'm just, well, it's strange though, because I just randomly put everything in its little place, and I did not. Oh, I wish I didn't get this for the clarifier, because it just evokes so many whatever. I'm not going to let my own feelings leak into this. Okay, let's clear. I'm probably going to have to cleanse before I start every single reading that, you know, is assigned to my placements, just so I can get my, you know, people's energies as opposed to my own. And I also brought out my selenite, my amethyst, and my crystal quartz, just to keep things clean and kosher. Okay, so I'm trying to prevent, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to prevent my own projections and my own issues leaking into my my signs or my houses reading. So let's give this 5 minutes and we begin to shuffle. Ooh, nice. The six of, whoa, this is big boss energy. This is big boss energy. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was the Six of Wands. And we have a pornstache. And okay. Okay, I see where this is going. I'm getting the, what is this? Okay. Okay. King of Rods. So many kings. Why so many? Oh, I know where this is going. It is going to bathing at holy water. I'm keeping this because it's already. Oh, and this is the Two of Cups, isn't it? The Two of Hearts is the Two of Cups. Oh, I know where this is going. Okay, so pride, wariness, men, bad men, more men. Okay, if you're, I'm a woman doing this reading, so take it how it resonates, but just consider these cards as whatever gender you're attracted to. You really have closed your heart, especially if you have daddy issues. That's interesting because in the earth sign reading, I detected mommy issues. In this reading, I'm getting major daddy issues. I am. and you're very and you're really I think men with egos, men with a lot of pride, men who are too prideful to even speak to you, even treat you normally, really trigger you because it makes you really feel less than. They they can't even, you've probably been dealing with men who can't even give you the bare minimum. Yeah, you've really, oh, yeah, you've I don't want to give this advice, but this is an out of character advice. If your recent experiences have shaped your character in a certain way where you have completely closed your heart and you're burying yourself in work because you've dealt with men who are just assholes, big ego, heartbreakers, you need to cleanse. You need to cleanse, you need healing. I'm getting, oh, look at the green. This is, I'm getting heart chakra. I'm getting a lot of heart chakra. I'm getting solar plexus energy and the Queen of Wands, the bull race in West Bali. I see this resonating for people who've been involved with men who tend to throw other people of the gender they're attracted to, whether it be women, men, or both. And you know those men who get involved with women and then they try to make the woman jealous by the King of Wands. And the King of Wands. Oh, I see. So you've been with men who put competitors into the mix, and these men somehow, I don't know why some people think like this, but some men and some women, they like to they like to involve other people in the mix, and they like to post other women, other men in their Instagram stories because they think that somehow that will make their current crush, their love interests, or other people chase them. I don't know why they think that, because when men do that to me, I just peace out. I don't even engage with that because I think it's I don't know. That's not something I'm willing to get involved with. But here's the thing. Um, you've been you've been with men who do that to you, who put you in a competition, but at the same time, this is a Queen of Wands, and they probably throw Queen of Wands types, vivacious and really sexual, overly sexual sometimes, which if that makes you feel empowered, good for you. But I'm sensing a women who use toxic femininity to get as a means to an end, and I'm getting two people taking advantage of each other. So the man is taking advantage of this Queen of Wands woman, person, this Queen of Wands person, to make their real love interest jealous, because you've got that let's say you're the main love interest, and then he throws all these other people in to, because he thinks somehow that's a good idea. If you think that that's your only option, it's really not, because what I'm getting with this image, just look how pristine this is. It's so calming, and it's just this one surfboard and a boat. And look at this. I don't know if you can see this. I hope you can. I really hope you can, because I see a couple here and a couple here. So it's just two people living in their own bubble. Which, by the way, if you've never heard of the Bali breakup curse, it's a curse where unmarried people who go to Bali, unmarried couples, they're dating, exclusive, and they go to Bali together, they usually end up broken up because of the Bali curse. Just letting you know. I might even leave a little comment down below. But you see this? You see this? The out of character thing that you're advised to do is stop being afraid of love, because there are people who will be willing to be in faithful relationships with you, you know? Not everybody is, you know, not everybody throws random Instagram models on their IG stories to make you jealous. Not everybody has a whole Rolodex of local girls. You know, I say local girls because Bali is just full of expats. It's practically colonized at this point. I don't care who that offends. I really don't. And they treat us local girls like shit. They treat us like we're subhuman. There was literally an article where an Asian American man said that, well, there aren't that many Indonesian people who are at our level. Imagine if somebody said that about another race in Europe or America or Australia. They'd be outraged. But somehow when they're in a developing country, that's all right. Anyway, I don't want to go on a tangent. But there is someone available for you out there who's willing to be in a healthy relationship, who won't throw other people into the mix, who don't, for some strange reason, think that it's, you know, involving other people is a good idea. Community, the 9th house, Capricorn. So I'm getting traditional vibes here. I'm getting your feelings. I'm getting Uranus in the Uranus. And again, this, you need to surround yourself with a community of like-minded people who also, whatever your preference. Because what this Uranus is telling me is that, well, Mia, some people actually like polyamorous, you know, arrangements. So, you know, consider them too. Okay, fine. But whatever the case may be, find people who are philosophically compatible to you. Hang around people who are ooh, see, you might actually get lucky. Did you see that? Did you see that? It went from here and I just knocked it over and it went to Jupiter. So I really do think if you know, find a community or a dating app or like one of those like, I'm not supposed to say like, those specialty dating apps where vegans find vegans, meat lovers find people who eat steak. I don't know, just find people who understand your emotions. I think, yeah, I really need to read up on those love languages, because I see people talking about love languages all the time. But somebody who understands how you want to be loved, people who understand your philosophy in life, and people with not so big egos. Because I do see a lot of ego in this. You've just been unlucky that you've dealt with people with big egos. But you know, maybe if you're on a, well, obviously I can't tell anybody who's, oh, you know what this is getting me actually? Don't go for your usual type. I just saw 4411 just now. This whole thing, me rambling for a very long time, this whole time, what the cards wanted me to say is, don't go for your usual type. You keep going through these phases of meeting men or women or everything else in between, I'm trying to be as inclusive as possible here. I'm really sorry if I've offended anyone, but your whatever gender your love interest is, you keep running into the same problems because you keep going for the same type of men. Fire energy, nothing against fire signs, fire energy, fire energy, fire energy, and you turn down the King of Pentacles, who is the one person who could give you stability. So of course you end up with a broken heart. So I think that's what it's telling me. Wow, okay, so your out of character thing to do is date out of your usual type. Not a physical type necessarily, but I don't know, just, yes, I definitely think this is about type. And this is 10 of hearts. Yes, that's how you'll find happiness. So I hope that helped. Bye. Hello, water signs. So if your Uranus is in the 4th house, the 8th house, or the 12th house, this is your reading. And you, my friend, you get the FABIO deck. I love FABIO. He's kind of funny. And if you're wondering what this is about, I just took these out so I could cleanse my own energy out of the reading, because my Uranus is in an air sign and I didn't want it all leaking into the reading because it's not about me. So let's do 5 minutes. Okay. What out of character thing is your Uranus house? 1, 2. I'm already getting, get out of your comfort zone. You just said the word house. Okay. This, and ooh, you're getting 5. Okay, Hanged Man. Already it's telling you to see something differently, forgiving and learning. I'm taking that. I feel compelled to take that. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. It's safe for you to love. This is very similar with the and the fact that I put it here. You might want to watch the, what was the previous sign? The air sign reading. Separation. Okay. Somebody needs a break. Yes, somebody needs a break. We've got the World card. We've got the 10 of Wands card. This is I think this is a Paddy Metro. Oh, that's nice, actually, because we did get the King of Pentacles in reverse for the air reading that I just asked you to check out too. So the 4 of, oh, this is slightly different. This is slightly different from the air reading, because this is, okay, you've got the Lovers card, the 4 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the World card, and maybe you need to see love a little differently. Because what I'm getting here is a lot of people are actually interested in you. A lot of people want to give you stability. And if you're interested in a traditional arrangement rather than something more open relationship-y or something polyamorous-y, or just if you want an exclusive relationship, somebody is out there. Actually, I'm thinking multiple people are out there. Because, okay, these two are long distance, but here's another person, and here's another person, and here's another person that might, emerge if your relationship with this one doesn't work out. You've given up on love. That is what I'm sensing. You've given up on love. You're like, I'm so done with it. Love is a burden, even though there are people who could give you a traditional relationship if that's what you want. And you really need to see things differently. And you're isolating yourself, and you don't feel like it's safe to love, and you're still angry and bitter about those who have hurt you in the past. And this guy is just waiting for you. This guy is just waiting to court you and romance you. Okay, let's just see. The 8th house. I'm getting a lot of money energy here for some reason. Communication and... Oh, I understand you. You're more concerned about building your own... Ooh! It went from 8. Did you see that? Because we had the 8th house here. And then I knocked it over to 5. And 5 is fun, dating, creativity, TV, film, entertainment, games, sports. But what I'm really getting here is dating. You do not want to date because you're so focused on 8th house stuff, Taurian stuff, Venus stuff, which all deals with money. The 8th house is other people's money, so you might be some type of investor. Taurus is your personal money. Venus is just money in general, isn't it? But also it rules Taurus, so again, it's more personal money. And you just, I see a lot of isolation. I see so much isolation here. This is the house of community. This is planet of communication, and this is individuality. I think you don't even talk to people online, let alone real life. You spend all day working, which actually, isn't Uranus the sign that rules the interwebs, isn't it? Uranus is a sign that rules the interwebs, and your Uranus is in a water-ruled house. Oh, I get it. So the reason why you've turned cold and you've pretty much given up on love is because you keep getting your feelings played. Yes, you keep... I just saw 5225, a mirroring number. You have just gotten your emotions played so many times. You have completely... This isn't just about love. This is about people. This isn't about somebody who's too afraid of commitment that you quit dating. You have just lost your faith in humanity in general. This is who this reading will resonate with: people who have completely lost their... You think relationships are a burden, you think friendships are a burden, you even think your family is a burden. You think human relationships are burdens because every time you try to invest emotionally in people, they just do something fucked up that make you quit believing in... You just lose faith in humanity. And all you relate to is animals. Your cats, your dogs, giraffes, snakes, dolphins, sharks, whales. Those are the types of creatures that you get along with because Homo sapiens suck, and I totally get it. But there are kind people. There really are kind people. There are people who won't play with your emotions. There are people... If you watch the Uranus in... Who was it that got that? Uranus in... I think it was Uranus in Earth, the one with the Golden Girls deck. I highly recommend watching that too, because in that reading, the people that pile were designated for, they cared about their friends' feelings. There are people out there who actually give a shit how you feel. they actually care about not hurting you. They actually care about not leaving you behind. They actually consider taking you with them when they succeed. They actually, I mean, there's nothing wrong with, befriending animals. Well, Homo sapiens are animals too, but I mean, animals other than Homo sapiens exclusively, it's fine to do that, but you need human companionship too. And what I'm getting with these cards is you don't even bother communicating with humans. And that's sad. Don't do that. I'm the Empress. Oh my god, see? It's dogs. It's dogs everywhere. It's dogs, puppies. You're just you and your dogs. And the seven of oops. And the seven of cups energy is giving me your escaping in your fantasies. And oh, look at this. This is how you feel. You feel just 5555 just came up on my phone, and that is 22. You're probably afraid of human relations. The Nine of Pentacles, you're super independent. You, my water house, Uranus friend, your out of character thing to do, and this is not a really out of character thing to do, is because I think you weren't always like this. I think this is not nature, this is nurture. You became a misanthrope because people, you know what humanity does deserve? People who just hate humans, because sometimes we're just despicable. But yeah, this is an out of character reading for you. It's please go back to your innocent self reading. I think your spirit guides and your ancestors love you very, very much. And they want you to be your old happy self again. And this actually makes me want to cry saying that. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not going to cry over this. Don't cry over people who don't deserve to be cried over. But your ancestors and your spirit guides really, really love you, and they want you to go back to your innocent self when you were trusting, when yeah, they want you to be your old innocent childhood version of yourself. Not this person who thinks everybody is out to screw them over, because not everybody is out to screw them over. Please do watch the one with this deck and this deck. And you know what? My one friend who gave me this, she never disappoints me. She never does. She just doesn't screw people over like that. And I have other friends. I have friends who I have friends who care a lot about money, because she's literally an accountant. But she helps you. She tries to take you up with her. If she starts investing in crypto, she takes all her friends and teaches the rest of us about crypto. She doesn't get competitive and jealous. They are good people, because I have good friends. So yeah, your ancestors and your spirit guides really want you to go back to your old self. This is not an out of character reading. You are currently out of character. Okay, so I hope that helped. I really do. Bye.